Alright, what's going on, guys? Back for another quick trade recap. I have class in a little less than an hour, so this probably won't be too long of a video. Um, Once again, made just under 4 grand today. I'll actually do the math real quick. Made 742 across 5 accounts. 742 times 5, so $3,700. Today we took 2 trades, both winners. Today I was bullish to begin with, and then once we took out my draw and liquidities that were above, I flipped bearish. So I had this and this were my 2 targets to begin with at 9:30. We had this bullish PD array right here, 15-minute, which is actually what I used for my entry. I got a pretty bad fill because I don't think we created SMT at that point. We might have. Let's see, 9:30. We swept. Okay. Not sure. Oh, I think we did have SMT. 9:30. Okay, so maybe on a lower time frame then. 9:30 came down and took out 35. Tapped the 5-minute gap. I don't think we did that over here. Yeah. So that was SMT right here. Had SMT, and it was just like a 9:30 PO3, which is my bread and butter. Just wait for manipulation after the consolidation right here. So that was our manipulation leg right here. Enter in. We can actually turn on executions just so I know exactly where I got in and out. Does it show? Okay, that's pretty nice. So 23,644, 23,64425. Boom. Drawing liquidity. Right there was our full TP. I think that was Nvidia's earnings, I believe, or something like that. And then once we got the reaction, we just put our stop to the bottom of the wick. I mean, this trade lasted like I didn't hold till up here, so this trade literally lasted me like 20 seconds. Like, market opened, I knew what I wanted, got in, and I mean, it's only 163 ticks, 40 points, still nice. And then we ended up just smashing TP and getting out. So that was super clean trade. I mean, 9:30 PO3, so we have SMT, a PD array, and clear draw and liquidity. So that was a pretty simple trade. Get rid of that stuff. And then this is already lined up properly. So I top ticked the market, and I could have held longer, but I didn't want to get greedy because, as you can see, we're sitting at close to $3,200 in our balance, which means we are $800 away from a 10K payout. And so we took this trade. Reasoning for it. Jesus, let me turn this off for now. Okay, so reasoning for that, right? Boom, right here we have a 4-hour fair value gap, 4-hour order block, and then we also have our 1-hour gap as well that lines up with the 4-hour, on top of the fact that it's very clear ES is way higher than NQ. And so I said yesterday, I believe in the video, you can see the SMT, we're all the way at highs on ES and we're not on NQ. I said yesterday that I believed today and tomorrow we would trend down. So once we got that move up, which could have been seen as manipulation, quote unquote, then I was looking to short. And so I got in once we tapped those gaps, and I took it to the unfilled 1 minute. I wasn't sure if we were going to continue down after that. Obviously we did, and what I saw was actually, I believe it was a 5-minute rejection zone that played out to a T. I mean, you're in zero drawdown basically, like literally zero. So that would have been a nice play. I have seen a couple TikToks of people taking that play. That's kind of like the rejection block play that I took yesterday, I think, or the day before. which was nice. So that's a nice play, but I didn't want to get greedy. Plus, I'd already taken the $400 win, so that was like another $300 or something. So super clean day. I mean, I was done. 5 minutes into market. I had locked myself out by 9:36, I believe, because $742 across 5 accounts is more than enough for me, and I only need one more day of $200 plus, which could potentially be tomorrow. We'll see how everything plays out. I'm not going to force anything, but my plan is this. So it's a $200 day. That's all we need. Jesus, this mouse is insane. So it's a $200 day is all we need. So I'm not gonna like force anything crazy. We're just gonna go about it normal. I'm not changing anything up. But let's say that we get a $200 day, right? $200 would put us at 33,183. What did I say? Oh yeah, 3383. So my payout would be like $1,700 across 5 accounts. Obviously, that puts us at $8,500. Okay, $8,500, and we would have a balance remaining of 2,000, or not 2,000, of like what did I say? Jeez, this is bad. 3383 divided by 2. We would have $1,700 left in our balance, which is way more than enough. That's basically max drawdown being 2,000. And by max, I mean like normal when you start an eval or when you start a fresh funded or whatever, you have 2,000 drawdown. So I'd basically be back at that, which is perfectly fine with me. After my first payout, the balance went down to 700, and I've grown it from 700 to now 3,200 in the last week. Pull up the stats if we want to. The last week right here, obviously I had 2 days where I tilted. This day was horrible. I made $1,000, and I secured a $5,000 payout, and then I tilted chasing, thinking I knew where the market was going, so I ended up losing $600, or my payout would have been bigger. My last payout was $3,500, and it could have been $5,000, but it's alright. I don't really care anymore. But this has been one of the best weeks. It's the best week of this entire month, and it's more than the entire rest of the month added up. So we've been on a hot streak. Looking to end it off solid tomorrow. If we can request our payout tomorrow, last time I did that on a Friday night, I ended up getting it Monday afternoon. So we'd probably get it on Monday afternoon, and I get my final paycheck from work tomorrow, because now I'm back at school. So I'll make a little money here, and then I'll get paid big here. My goal is, so if we take out a 10K payout, or any type of payout, right? It's going to be 8,500 to 10K is what I'm guessing it's going to be around. So my goal is to take that out, and then honestly, I think I'm just going to turn around and rinse and repeat. I don't really think, I'm not sure yet, like if it's smarter for me to just keep building now that I'm closing in on another big payout. This means I'm going to be over 10K on the month. I already have like $5,600 made this month from work and trading, and so if I get an $8,500 payout to 10K, I'm well over a 10K month. So with that being said, do I really need to force another payout or take another payout after the first 5 days? Which that means it literally could be the first 5 days of next week. I could request another payout next Friday if all 5 days are green again. But is that worth it? I mean, it technically could be. Like, I could just keep rinsing it, and like building that, or building my bank account necessarily, I guess. Or do I take this payout, right, 8,500 to 10K, and then just work on building my balance? Okay, so I could just build my balance till I like use a couple $1,000s up, which I probably won't do for a while, because I'm at school. I mean, I don't spend a lot of money. Not too much to do around here, but let's say I wait some time and I just build this up, then I could get a crazy payout, you know? Like, imagine I build this to 10K. Like, that's a $25,000 payout, which is absolutely absurd. And so, like, what do I do when I get that? Because, like, 25K in 1 month is going to last me a ridiculous amount of time. Like, I don't really have bills and stuff like that that is going to diminish that payment that quick, or that amount of money that quick. So I'm not really sure. I mean, like if I'm being honest with myself and with you guys, I imagine I'll just take the payouts when I can, because I don't really see the point in waiting. Um, if I can just keep rinsing and just getting as many payouts as I can prior to potentially blowing the account or having to go live, I think that's best case scenario. But I mean, to each their own. That's a thought for down the road, but I figured I'd just throw that out there. But yeah, this is already a pretty long video, I guess. So with that being said, guys, I will catch you tomorrow, hopefully with good news. Peace.